If you're considering moving to the state of Utah, you may be wondering, where's the best place to work here in the state of Utah? Well, in today's video, I'm going through a list of 5 places that have been ranked as some of the best places to work here in the state of Utah by the employees that work there. There's lots of job opportunities here in the state of Utah from all the tech companies that are here, startups, healthcare industry, financial, all different types of industries here in the state of Utah. So let's jump into it and see these 5 companies that are ranked as some of the best places to work here in the state of Utah. Let's get into it. All right, so let's jump into it. So this list that we're going through today is provided by Glassdoor, which is a website that employees of companies can go in and leave reviews based on their experience working for that specific company. So keep in mind, this is a list of companies that have a presence here in the state of Utah and are reviews by employees that either have worked here in the Salt Lake City area, the state of Utah, but also includes reviews from employees that are outside of the state. So just employees as a whole of that company. So up first we have a company that we're all going to recognize, and that's Google, right? So we all know what Google does. They're a search engine. They also have sister companies and other companies that they own. But one of the things that I know that Google has a presence here in Utah is Google Fiber. But we can take a look at it here. So you can see they have 48,000 reviews here for the company. And they have over 1,300 jobs available here for Google. But let's take a look at what Salt Lake City Google jobs are available here currently. So as you can see, right now there's several jobs here within Google. So a lot of them are going to be like technical jobs, so senior direct sales representative, small business field representative. So these are all jobs that are available here in the state of Utah through Google. Keep in mind that this list is going to be ever changing, right? As new opportunities come up, there's going to be new jobs that are posted by Google. This is a great website to kind of just look through and see what jobs are available if you're not relocating here for work and you're relocating here for whether it be family reasons or whatever the case may be. This is an awesome website to be able to see what companies are here in the state of Utah and what their ranking are, by the employees that actually work there. The next company that we have here is In-N-Out Burger. So if you're not familiar with In-N-Out Burger, they're a California-based company, but they do have a presence here in the state of Utah in Salt Lake City. They have several restaurants here in Salt Lake, but people really like working for this company, right? That's why it's ranked as one of the top places to work on Glassdoor. They're a smaller company compared to Google, but I did take a look at some of the jobs, and a lot of the jobs that they have currently available here in the state of Utah are store associates working at the restaurant. I believe they also do have a couple of CDL driver opportunities that are open. But same thing, right? These are roles that are constantly changing. So In-N-Out is always hiring. So this is a place that you can also come take a look if you're looking to relocate from In-N-Out Burger, California to one here. That may be something that's an option for you. But we all know what In-N-Out Burger does. They have a presence throughout the West Coast and have several restaurants here in the Salt Lake City area. But up next we have Microsoft. So pretty self-explanatory, right? We all know what Microsoft does. They're software company, hardware company, computer parts, computers, but they're also a really big company. They have over 52,000 reviews and over 2,000 jobs available. But this is also ranked, as one of the top companies to work for here in the state of Utah. But let's take a look at some of the jobs here that are available from Microsoft in Salt Lake City. So I also do know that they have a couple stores here in Salt Lake City. So some of the jobs they may be hiring for are going to be for that location, but a lot of these tech companies are also offering remote work, right? So a lot of the jobs may be available, remote. Looks like right now they don't have any openings here in the Salt Lake City area from Microsoft, but they're always hiring and they're always opening new opportunities. So something to check back on here if Microsoft is something that you are interested in. So Adobe is the next company we have up here next. So Adobe does have a physical office in the Lehigh area. Where we consider what we call the Silicon Slopes, which is the tech area. They do have a building out there, and I know they have several job opportunities constantly being open there. So Adobe does have that office in Lehi, Utah. But one of the things that I like about Adobe is that they have a wider range of products, right? So this is where you have the ability to kind of focus on, if you're looking to get a job with Adobe, you're able to focus on something that you may be passionate about. Obviously they're a tech company, so they have several different roles. But let's take a look at that here. They have over 9,000 reviews here on Glassdoor, and we can check to see what jobs are available here in the state of Utah. So it looks like right now they have about 15 jobs that are open here for the state of Utah. So one of them is an intern. They have an escalation resolutions manager. They also have a couple of manager roles, but looks like several of them are intern roles. But this is definitely a good company as well. I know they're a tech company with a lot of great amenities and benefits. A lot of these tech companies over in the Lehi area are going to offer really great incentives and benefits for the employees. A lot of those companies over in the Lehi area are going to offer like unlimited PTO, great insurance, and 401ks, just like most other companies. But they have a really cool building out in Lehi, Utah, which is at the point of the mountain. So if you're in the area, you're driving down I-15, depending on which way you're going, it's over on the east side of the freeway. So if you're ever down in that area, take a look at the point of the mountain. You'll be able to spot the building there. And then at number 5, we have Fidelity Investments. So, I mean, Fidelity Investments, if you're not aware of them, they're a financial institution similar to like Goldman Sachs. But they have a presence here as well. They have an office, I believe, out in Draper, Utah. So just about 15-20 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City. But this company has about 15,000 reviews here in the state of Utah, or sorry, 15,000 reviews here as a whole. They have about 703 jobs right now. But let's take a look to see what other jobs are available, what jobs are available at Fidelity here in the state of Utah. So looks like they have about 6 job openings here. So it looks like one of them is a customer relations advocate. They have squad leader, chapter leader, director. Then a couple looks like engineer type roles, but they have several different opportunities here that are open, but just like everything else, right, these are going to be constantly changing. New opportunities are always going to be arising, but and obviously this is not a full encompassing list. This is a list of over 100 different companies that you can kind of go look through and see how they are ranked here in the state of Utah. But if you want to see the link with the full list of all of the companies that are on this list and some of the best places to work here in the state of Utah, drop me a comment and I'll send you the link so you can take a look at that and browse it on your own. But other than that, I hope this information has been helpful. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments, or feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is down below. You can call me, text me, email me, do whatever you need to do to get a hold of me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you make your move to Utah as soon as possible. And I'll catch you on the next one.